Alright guys, this progress video is going to be a special one, not because of the mime emote that I just unlocked, but just keep watching and you'll find out why this progress video is a special one compared to the other ones. But let's get right into it. For those who watched progress vid number 3, you guys know that I set myself another short-term goal, and that was simply to obtain the rune med helm drop from lesser demons. Why the rune med helm drop? It doesn't decrease my range attack bonus, and right now I am focused on just training my range. I'm leaving my melee stats alone for a bit, and I'm just going to be focusing on range, prayer, and magic when it comes to combat. When I went to lesser demons, I honestly thought I was going to spend at least a few hours here before I got my rune med helm drop, but I actually got this in within a couple hours, and that was awesome. I also managed to loot a mithril square shield here as well. I ended up low elking this because right now I could spare the nature runes thanks to the back-to-back drops from Bryophyta. Out of all my training spots I've been to so far when it comes to training my range level, lesser demons is right under moss giants, and then there's giant frogs. So my top 3 training spots right now for range is moss giants, lesser demons, and then giant frogs. Before I left lesser demons, I wanted to get 60 range, and that's exactly what I did. Getting this level was such a good feeling because now it equals my attack, strength, and defense levels. It also got me thinking about upgrading my armor from studded armor to the green D-high top and bottom. But if I do that, it means getting my quest points to 32 and completing Dragon Slayer. I'm about 50-50 on doing this, but we will see how I feel later on. Alright guys, another short-term goal is almost completed, and that is 40 prayer. I've been talking about this short-term goal since my first progress video, and again, this is a small accomplishment on my free-to-play UIM account, and this gave me such a good feeling. If anything, I'm just even more motivated right now, guys. I'm back at the Varak magic shop, and I have to say, I found this little detail a little interesting when it comes to selling runes to the shop. I always thought you could sell unlimited amount of runes here, but it turns out you can only sell up to 50 runes per world. So if you want to collect chaos runes and then sell them to the magic shop, just be prepared to hop worlds to sell them all because there's a limit. I started training my woodcutting and my fire making skills, mostly just for woodcutting though, because with woodcutting I can make myself canoes and travel from Lumbridge to Barbarian Village and Barbarian Village to Edgeville, and then Edgeville to the wilderness. But if I want to travel from Lumbridge to the wilderness in one canoe trip, I will need 57 woodcutting. There's 25 woodcutting along with a total level of 600. If you're wondering where I am, I'm just northeast of Varak. I chose this spot because it has 2 oak trees here, and the walk path here gives me enough room to light up my oak logs. There's also a clue nest with a beginner clue scroll inside it. I totally forgot you could get clue scrolls by woodcutting. I also had another reason why I started woodcutting. One day I'd like to be able to cut yew logs and sell them in the general shop, just to see what kind of money I can make there. Just as an experiment, really. Either sell them in the general shop or high elk them. I believe you get 96 GP if you high elk them, which can turn into pretty good money if you have the nature runes for the high elks. As you guys saw, I called it a night, and I woke up the next day and started on more wood cutting and fire making. Got my wood cutting to 30 and my fire making to 34, and honestly I'm not much of a skiller, so I get bored quite easily when it comes to skilling, but when I know that it has to be done, I do it. So in this case, because I want to get yew logs, or because I want to cut yew logs one day, I have to get that 60 wood cutting, and it would be a nice little milestone for me too. I honestly didn't see myself doing any crafting for this progress video, but now that I got a craft of leather body for Charlie, I went into leveling up my crafting level. So you guys can thank Charlie again for making me not only start on crafting, but also completing another quest. And this quest was the Sheep Shearer quest. It rewards 150 XP in crafting XP once completed, but you guys already knew that. There's a little upgrade for you guys. I went from wearing leather gloves to leather vamp braces. You may think I'm joking, but I'm actually not. The leather vamps actually added some more range attack bonus for me, so that was a little nice upgrade. Alright guys, do you remember when I said this progress video was going to be a special one? Well, I just hit the 100 hour mark on my F2P UIM account, and I have to say, even though it's only been 100 hours playing on this account, it was quite a journey for me, and I still have 900 hours to go, so it's pretty crazy when you think about it, in a good way. Like, I have no idea what to expect for the next 900 hours, and it's pretty exciting if you ask me. I can definitely see myself achieving 70 range on this account. Speaking of 70 range guys, I do level up my range again, which will be coming up very soon after these clue scroll rewards, but believe it or not, I'm about 20 hours away from getting 70 range. I'm thinking of upgrading my armor once I achieve this level, only because it will give me that feeling of achieving black d'hide armor. You might think you should have upgraded your armor a long time ago when you got 40 range. Where's the fun in that? And why rush to get everything done? Those are my questions right there. And besides, training with studded armor allowed me to take a different approach when it comes to training range. There is 61 range for you guys. I also get 62 range I believe later on. You guys know that Moss Giants right now is my go-to place when it comes to training range, mainly because I'm in search for those mossy keys, but unfortunately for this progress video guys, I'm left dry. But I do get a couple more range levels, and I also get another hit points level of 64, also gives me 75 combat. I cannot wait until I get 70 hit points though. I'll feel unstoppable at that point. And to be honest guys, I think I'm going to settle down on showing you guys every beginner clue scroll reward I get. Only reason being is because I'm noticing myself adding them to my progress videos every time, and I know this will eventually get boring for you guys to see, especially when my clue scroll rewards have been bad lately. With that said, I do manage to complete my 10th beginner clue scroll in this progress video, and will probably be the last one you see until I get something nice. But I don't know, you guys let me know if I should keep showing them or should I stop until I get something nice. I don't know if you guys know this already or not, but if you go to the Varrock General Shop and go upstairs, you can find yourself a spade laid on the ground. I used to go get mine in Felidor inside the estate's agent's house or building and get my spade there, but this uses up law runes sometimes because I will find myself teleporting there just to get the spade. Just a little tip for you guys, especially for those free-to-play UIM and Iron Man accounts out there. We're coming up on my 10th beginner clue scroll reward, and like I said earlier, my rewards have been pretty bad lately, pretty much ever since my first beginner clue scroll. I just don't see myself recording this type of gameplay anymore unless I'm on my 20th clue scroll or my 30th clue scroll, or if I get a nice reward like I said earlier. That reminds me, did you guys know that completing 600 beginner clue scrolls unlocks a new emote? I think it's called the Explorer emote. That's definitely going to be a long-term goal of mine for this account, for sure. So because I have 40 prayer now, I'm probably going to camp Hill Giants for a bit and start hunting for those giant keys. Fighting Obor is definitely going to be an interesting fight for me, mainly because I'm going to use a little bit of magic and range when I fight him. I have this plan and I'm just going to see how it turns out once I get to that point. I know I said my 10th beginner clue scroll would probably be the last one you guys see, but I totally forgot about this clue scroll right here. Standing outside the Champions Guild, and the reason why I'm here is because this is somewhat an Easter egg for my next progress video. Can you guys guess? Let me know in the comment section below and tell me what I plan on doing here once I'm inside. Alright guys, that's it for this progress video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's awesome to see you guys watch my videos, and this is what motivates me to keep on going. I'll see you all in the next one. You guys take care and have a good rest of your week.